welcome. Oh my God, Sam. Welcome to our live Witcher 3 role-playing session.
Yay!
I took all the bike's hair and just glued it onto me to make more hair.
Wait, I just realized, but what is happening right now? Mike is clean like a baby, and Sam became the Witcher. My screen's covering Pocket. All right, never mind. Pocket's still Pocket. Anna's still Anna. So far, we're good.
I had to take off the costume. I was dying.
Pocket is Anna and Anna is Pocket. We just tricked you.
Up is down. Cat sleeping with dogs. All right. Wow. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Echoes of Eternity. We have so much to do today, but before we do that, I think I should go over to here and reset all of your sweet die because we need to clear that pool. And please, if you would be so kind, to roll your destiny for me so we can get this bad boy started.
Oh yeah.
Getting that roll 20 first. There we go.
Ha! Light side 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, me too.
You know what? I'm so glad I got at least one dark side point.
Dude, I don't think I've ever dark sided until now.
Did you just dark side?
Yes.
Yes, you did. Oh yes. Okay. So we are at 4 and 2, which is just fine. I'll put the reminders on the screen right now. Token. We'll go. Oh boy. Everything is shrouded in darkness. Maybe I won't put the reminders. You can't see them anyway. Just know that there's 4 and 2. And let's see. The map, JP, if you'd be so kind, is this bad boy right here. This the one of all the hallway layouts. So last time you decided to venture forth into the unknown and go and explore a Imperial Citadel, which resulted in you meeting a brand new baddie who took the 3 of you on, as PR-3 managed to go and have his own adventure and save the day. So, let's start this thing up where we left off, and we will jump right into it with this right here. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. The power of the dark side! Trapped in the corridors of the Imperial Citadel on ARKANIS, ODA KANALI meets her destiny and ignites her lightsaber in combat for the first time. With her allies DAEYO FANG and ULAGO, they manage to fight back a new adversary's advances. But an Inquisitor is more than a simple dark Jedi. Just when they think they have the upper hand, the tide turns and ODA finds herself separated from her allies. Meanwhile, PR-3 and GIZMO rescue the surrounded ship with the kind of ingenuity only droids are capable of. Working together, the two manage to stop the Purge Troopers, but as a result, PR-3 overloads his circuitry and shuts down, leaving GIZMO alone to defend the ship. As rain pours down upon the Citadel, the team is split, and the Empire is coming. All right, so last we left off, ODA was yanked down a shaft into darkness by the 12th brother as ULAGO just like blopped this dude, and he pulled her with him, and they vanished.
It was a crazy roll. It was 2 crits and a despair.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You were left in a hallway with yourself and DAEYO and complete darkness except for the lights of the room in front of you and the sound of rain still hitting the outside of the hallways. But that's it. It's just the 2 of you standing there now. The door has shut and you're alone. What do you do?
Is this me and DAEYO?
Yeah, you and DAEYO are stuck together.
Yeah. I start sprinting for the door that shut.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I was already sprinting.
Yeah, the 2 of you enter the room, and we'll just use Sam's token. 2 of you enter the room, and you find a square room with 4 doors, including the one behind you, walls that are a dark metal gray with small indents for wall lighting. In the middle of the room is a drop down and what appears to be an empty shaft, standard Imperial issue empty shaft. You cannot see the bottom. Guardrails line the outside of it, although it appears one of the rails opens and closes.
Is there like some kind of console? Looks like we would call up an elevator or call down an elevator.
There are no consoles in this room at all. It is just gray walls and lighting.
Okay, I'm gonna peer over the edge. Do I see anything?
Give me a perception check. Give me 1 sec. Now give me a perception check.
Okay. Skills.
Yeah. You see down, and while it's very dark, you see a red glow below. You can use a triumph however you'd like.
Can I use my triumph to kind of just like on the cuff ascertain like how far of a drop that red glow is?
Sure. You note it by the hue of the red glow, like how much light is actually shining through. That this drop is not far enough to kill you, but if you were to drop down, you would injure yourself.
Okay.
Like if you were to land on your feet, you break your legs.
Ulago, without looking at Daeyo, just yells, "I see them. They're down there. It's a pretty big jump. We need to find a rope, a way down, something."
I imagine Daeyo would have a rope on her, right?
You would not have it on you, but you might have something back of the ship. Right now, on you is just the things that you have in your pockets and your weapon.
Well, do you want me to run back to the ship and get a rope?
Do we have any on the ship?
I mean, why wouldn't we? On the ship?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on them.
Okay.
Hold
maybe
on.
get him.
Get going.
Yeah, I just run off.
Yeah. You run as fast as you can back to the ship, and the camera sort of goes past you as you're running towards it, past the back of Ulago as he's looking over the edge, and down into the shaft. And we see lying at the bottom of it, Oda on the ground, and above her is the figure of the 12th brother, his sort of like samurai helmet and the face guard, staring down at you with his lightsaber pointed right at your throat, Oda. And will you? How are we gonna do this roll? I feel like this is definitely a luck roll of some sort. I'm not sure how we would do this. I want to know what happened to your lightsaber last time. Let's see. What would this be? We could just roll 20 and see what happens. But I'm trying to figure out if your lightsaber is either still in your hand, if your lightsaber fell to the side, or if he has your lightsaber in his hand. We can
Like
do it a
a
roll 20 and split it into
resilience?
threes. What now?
That could be like a resilience roll.
Sure. Okay. Let's
Does
try
make
that.
sense?
Yeah. I mean, your ability to hold on to it. Sure.
Yeah. Well, let's hope that that's a good idea.
We'll all find out together.
It was a good idea.
It was a good idea.
Did it not show up for me? Oh, well, yeah. You are still holding on to your lightsaber. But he
Mike,
has.
You said I was prone though.
You're on the ground. Yes, you are on your back. His lightsaber is to your throat,
Okay.
and he through his visor says,
"Let go of the lightsaber, and I may let you live."
Can't.
Oh, I think you can.
and he like sort of like you can hear that zzz as it gets closer to your throat, and you can feel the heat emanating from the blade.
Is Oda's lightsaber off?
Yes. Just like he lost one of his, it's no longer double bladed. Hers is off as well. He only has one of his active.
standing over me? Like,
I'm sorry.
how is he standing over me?
Imagine if you were laying on your back. He is kind of like legs, like astride your torso,
Mhm.
and he is pointing his blade down at your throat.
So if I were to just like ignite my lightsaber upward, that would be uncomfortable for him, right?
Sure. He would definitely try to block it, but yes. You would have to ignite. This would probably be a 2 roll. You'd have to 1 ignite the lightsaber and then attack him. Unless you're trying to ignite the lightsaber at an angle to then like it goes into his body, which is just a very difficult roll.
That I'm trying to Ben Solo it. I'm trying to just
Okay. All right, Ben. All right. Yeah, this is just a difficult roll. But yeah, you can do it. You can just ignite it and see what happens. Yeah.
must be with me. I think I'm gonna like use a force point right off the bat, guys, if you don't mind.
Cool.
Because
Hey,
this
that's
is a
what that-
bad
that's what they're for.
situation.
Great. Use it. I have upgraded your roll already. So use that
Alright,
thing
and is it just a lightsaber attack roll?
Yeah. Make sure to use your light side point.
Do I add that in my dice pool?
I already added it. You're good.
Okay. So I don't. Oh, you mean to flip it?
Yeah. Make sure to flip it.
I don't think we do. We have it. Oh, right. Okay, use light side. Got it.
Perfect.
Alrighty. Give me all your force energy, guys. Here we go.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. You try to ignite your lightsaber, but he clamps his foot down on your arm, and he's like,
I don't think so.
he is going to attempt to knock you out. He is going to attempt to kick you right in the damn face. Let's see.
Damn
here.
face.
Right in the damn face.
In that damn face of yours.
Yeah, that damn face. Let me see here. What is your, just so I give you a fair roll, what is your
My face size.
what is your like overall
General face size.
I will say this is probably your I'll let you decide. You can either do survival, you can do resilience, or I'll let you do athletics to determine how much you can withstand. And if you just tell me which one you want to use, I can give you your defense die for this.
I choose resilience.
Okay. So your resilience is 3. I'll give you 3 for that. Okay, and then he is just gonna like go to town. Let's see here. 12th brother. He is going to use his melee skill to hit you. Actually, brawl skill, because he's not, All right, let's see what happens. And I'm gonna use a dark side point, because screw it. Because I'm gonna be bad. Use
Why
dark
you gotta
side.
do me like that?
Because I really want this to happen.
Well, at least we get the light side back.
Yeah, so all right, brawl, and we will go like this. Oh my god.
Man.
Yeah, so he kicks you in the face, and
In the
you
damn
immediately
face.
black out.
Darn.
Ulago, from up above, you see the red fade. The red is gone in an instant. Daeyo, you are running back, and as you open the door onto the platform, the rain is pouring down, and you see standing there in the rain, Gizmo, just like looking at the ship. But he can't hear you because the rain is so loud, it's muffling your...
I run past Gizmo and get on the ship.
Yeah, you run onto the ship, and you notice, or I guess, give me a perception check. Let's see if you notice this while any of this is happening, to see like what's going on as you run past all of this.
19.
Did it go? It
I'm hoping.
go.
We can do this. Give me one
Yeah.
more attempt.
Pressed it twice.
Oh, my heart. Okay, anyway, hopefully it'll come through. And hey, there we go. Both are successes. I'll give you the one that has the less strain. You run through, and as you do, you don't mention it, you don't acknowledge it, but you see the 6 dead bodies of dark-clad Purge Troopers on the ground around this little droid that's just standing there outside. But you are in a hurry, and you run onto the ship. What are you looking for? You've entered the ship. You're in the main area. Just to give you an example, I'm going to take you to that screen where you're. Actually, I guess I can just bring it up as a file here for you. The handout. If you go to handouts and your ship, you can see the different parts of the ship. You enter through number 13. You enter through the airlock. And now you are in the main part of your ship. Where are you going to go? What are you looking for?
Thing is, I'm the mechanic. I'm gonna go look for some. There's gotta be some around here somewhere. I mean, it's part of the tools and whatnot, right?
Absolutely. You are in the primary cargo hold, and strewn about the primary cargo hold are ropes for which to tie down cargo. You have all sorts of different latches and things like that. It's not hard to find a rope on your ship.
Just grab. I guess a pretty decent looking long. And
Okay.
I think I would call out PR-3.
You hear absolutely nothing.
Gizmo?
You hear nothing because you just ran past him. He's outside.
I walk back outside and I look at Gizmo. I'm like, "Where's PR-3? Did he go back inside?"
Yeah, he kind of wheels up to you and he's like,
You know what? Get on the ship. Make sure no one else gets on there. I run back out.
yeah, he's like, and just goes back up onto the ship, like wheels
And
himself up the ramp.
Around and yell back at him. If you find PR-3, tell him we might need some help in there.
Yeah, he spins and in like all of his little like doodads point into the ship, and he's like, what? And he's pointing furiously at the ship.
Is he napping again? God, I think I would stop and sort of catch my breath and then quickly run back in. You gotta tell me where he is. Where is he?
Yeah, he wheels as fast as his little wheels can go, and he goes towards the cockpit. And as the door opens, you see sitting in the chair a passed out or shut down PR-3.
Okay. I walk up and I slap the back of his head.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
he's
Not
still
handle.
completely passed out. As much as you want to awake him with a slap, you slap him and he just slumps forward a little bit.
Gizmo, fix him. Poke him with something. I don't know.
Gizmo looks at you like and just holds out its like little doodads like, I don't know.
Do I know anything about like plugging in robots or anything?
Well,
Robots,
you can try to roll to fix him. You can give me all sorts of different rolls to do that.
Next, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you could use mechanics for sure. And try to get him back online.
Yeah. Oops. What did I click? Oh, I failed.
Yeah, you do your best mechanics roll, which is you smack him again, nothing happens. Nothing occurs. However, you do get some advantage which you can use in some way.
Yeah, I use it to recover strain, and I just go, you know what?
Okay.
Let him know where we are, and then I run back to the
Sure.
because I don't want to waste too much time.
It's been a few minutes, Lago, and it's been dark in the shaft for what seems forever, even though it's only been a few minutes. And the door behind you opens again, and Daeyo's standing there, soaking wet, carrying a length of rope and some little hooks to attach stuff to.
Okay. I take it off of Daeyo and I just hook it onto the railing, and I just jump over the edge.
Damn. Yeah, Dio. Ulago gives 0 shits and jumps. Like, just hooks it on and goes down without a word. And you're left up above by yourself. What do you do?
Once the rope goes loose again, I'm gonna go down as well.
Yeah. You take a minute and the rope goes loose and you find yourselves down here. You are now 1 floor down, and in this room is the bottom of, think of it like a cargo elevator rather than like an elevator. It's just one flat like panel that moves up and down between floors. And on this floor, it is completely, it's like on the ground, and you can see the like railing and how one part of it is open, very similar to what was above. And around you again is the gray metal walls, except this time you see it says floor 65 written in Orabesh on one of the walls. And you see next to you, in this room, there are 3 doors. There's one south, one east, and one west of where you're facing. And that is all that's there. On the ground, you notice the faint scuffs on the perfectly shined floor of what appeared to have been a body of some sort, but you don't see any scorch marks. You don't see any signs of a struggle or a fight.
Do we see like any spit or blood or anything like that?
You see no spit or blood. You just see like kind of like
real clean knockout.
Yeah, like some like, I'm trying to think, like if something's perfectly polished and then you like skid your foot on it and it leaves like that, like
mark.
yeah, like the scuff marks on the ground.
Okay. Do they look like they point in one of the directions of the doors?
I mean, they point towards where the railing is opened, and clearly someone was dragged that way. But once it reaches the matte flooring around it, there's nothing there. And I'll switch you guys to that map. Hopefully you're there.
Okay.
And JP can switch you. Bam. Okay, so yeah, this is what you see. Sorry, I forgot to switch you. And we will put you, Ulago, again as the little figure right there. We'll go is drawing, and you are right there. So you and Dio come down right here.
Okay. Dio, where's PR-3?
He's snoozing again.
What?
Shut down or something. I don't know.
We need a way to track her comlink, because that's the only way we're going to find her at this point. No, I don't know if you can do it. If PR-3's not around, where's the little one?
The little one's around. The little one's on the ship. Bunch of bodies outside the ship too. Not sure if they got to him and shot him or what happened there. Maybe
Your concern is so touching.
maybe Gizmo was the hero here, tried to save him. Who knows? Should I go back? I'm back
Gizmo,
up.
I mean, can we contact the ship from here? Would
Okay,
Gizmo have a comlink? Probably not,
No,
right?
but you can contact the ship and he can respond through the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
if you want to, you can.
If you want to contact him, I tried talking to him. I can't understand droids.
Of course you can't. It's a droid.
Some can. I know some people can. I can't.
Wait, what do you call him? Gizmo?
Yep, Gizmo. That was the
Fucking
name.
naming conventions.
That's cute.
Gizmo, are you there? Come in. Gizmo, listen. I need you to track Oda's comlink, and I give him the frequency that we're on.
Okay. And you hear over your comlink, you hear like a dragging sound, and then you hear sort of like metal clamps and like breathing, but like masked breathing. It's like Gizmo put you through to the communications device that is on Oda right now.
Ulago knows it's only been a couple minutes, so he says that she can't have gone far. They've already stopped moving. They're on this floor. We just got to spread out.
That's a terrible idea. Spreading out right now.
Stay together then, and we'll have to find them double time.
Oh. I'll follow you.
Gizmo, can you track the location of that comlink?
Whatever he said, you know it to be a
Definitely
a negative.
No. I don't speak droid, but that's a no. Well, pick a door.
Stay left.
All right.
Okay. Start running through the left door.
Let me open you left.
Oh, Gizmo, try and wake up PR-3, will you?
Oh yeah, that other party member who's asleep. Please deal with that.
You hear what appears to be very frustrated beeps, as in like, I'm trying to do that right now. Like the sassiest
I got that vibe
droid-
from you. Yeah.
The sassiest droid noises. Okay. Whoop whoop.
His little arm comes out and snaps mechanically in a Z shape.
Yeah.
Sassy.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. So the two of you go to the left, and the door does not open. There's no monitors. There's no viewing windows. There's nothing. The door simply does not open, and it says 65 on the door.
Left was a bad call. Let's try center.
All
He
right.
runs to the center door.
Yeah, as you move down, you find yourselves. Boy, I get to reveal more. In another interestingly shaped hallway. This time with a it is a small square room with a pillar of mechanical and electronic panels in the center, extending from the floor all the way to the ceiling. They can be, there's little places for droid inputs and scomp links, but no actual like touch pads or finger entry, things like that. And then to your right is a hallway, and to your left is a hallway, and to the south is another hallway.
Okay. Are we still listening to Oda?
You no longer hear Oda. You just hear like the sound of breathing and what appears to be sort of like mechanical noises. You're not quite sure.
Yeah, he's occasionally like trying to. Oda, are you there, Oda? Give us a sign, go. There's
Am
no
I there?
response.
You're there, but you are currently unconscious. Yeah, you hear no response yet.
I'm gonna start walking down this right corridor with my gun at the ready.
So you're headed right.
You're right, yeah.
So like this way.
Mhm.
Okay. So do you follow him, Dio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're staying together.
As you head to the right, you notice that at the end of this is a stairwell going up.
Not that way. Turns back.
Okay. Where to now?
Just
Just
go
pick the next available corridor.
All right. So you want to go south then?
Yep.
The two of you proceed south, and you enter into what appears to look like this. And you can
Why do
see
they just build things like mazes?
We
it's
just
an
got the
Imperial
same.
Citadel. It's purposefully like this.
How does anyone find their way around? Pick a direction.
Some sort of nav system, right?
Is it supposed to be a
Maybe.
boxy-headed robot man?
See it?
Hmm.
Oh yeah. Straddling a horse.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right, which way? Right.
Let's head left.
All right. So you head left, and this is what you see to the left.
You kidding me?
Sort of wraps around. Keep going.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Sure.
As you do, you find yourself in front of a room and another corridor.
Okay, I want to listen at the doorway. See if
Yeah,
there's anyone
okay.
inside.
Yeah, you listen at the doorway, you go up to the doorway, and you can definitely hear something inside. You can't make out what it is, but you definitely know something is going on in there. Like you can hear like movement.
Okay. We're breaching. 3. Elaga's gonna storm in with his gun.
Yeah,
Of course he is.
you try to storm in and the door does not open.
Wait, it's locked?
Watch.
The door's locked. Yeah.
Okay.
The door's locked.
I mean, someone's gonna leave eventually, right?
Like, yeah. How long?
Do
are
the
we willing-
sounds coming out of this room match the sounds I can hear in Oda's comlink?
What you can hear in the comlink is the sounds of like breathing, like a heavy
Hmm.
breathing, and it might just be Oda, who is like passed out and probably slumped over, or it is like someone else breathing, and then you hear like every so often like a terminal being hit or a like a clamp, like locking.
Yeah.
What you hear in this room is footsteps.
Can I bang on the door loudly?
It's a very good idea, yeah. Elago hides.
Okay, yeah. You don't have to roll for this. You bang on the door very loudly.
I immediately like step back to like try to get out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you do, you hear a bang back at you.
Well, that seems a little odd, don't you think?
Yeah. Elago wraps the door and goes, "Door won't open."
Yeah, the door does not open, but you hear bang bang back.
Can they hear me yelling?
Probably not. But if you keep banging on it, they definitely will know that someone's out there.
Okay, I'll bang bang. I'll match their bang.
Mm-hmm. They match it the same.
Okay, I
I
go
look
to
around.
3.
Is there any like a little like card thingy or
There is no access terminal on the outside of this door. The only thing it says is 65. It matches 3 bangs.
can you shoot it?
I mean, you can. It will reflect back. The blaster bolt will reflect back at you. But yeah, you can shoot it
No,
if you want.
I was talking to a lot.
Yeah. I don't know if my shit's gonna
Excuse me.
reflect.
Yeah, no, it definitely won't. But this isn't made of like organic matter, so it won't destroy it.
I produce one of our thermal detonators
Damn. Okay.
and I place it on the door.
Yeah.
Immediately cover.
Let me see here. What would a thermal detonator roll be? That is not helpful at all, Star Wars. Let's find out. Let's find. Okay, it definitely is. I mean, I guess you're literally just using it to. This would be what? Your like some sort of accuracy roll on your part, I think, Ulago. Because you're just rolling it. You're not like doing anything crazy with it, or you're just setting it down. So it's not even accuracy. We can say this is you can either do I know the damage. I know what it does. I'm trying to figure out what you're actually roll. This is short range, so
Yeah.
Would it be like coordination or mechanics or something?
Yeah, you're not actually using it in combat, so you could definitely do a like a coordination roll for it. You could do like mechanics if you're trying to set it up a certain way. You could do I don't know. I'm trying to find a way that you can use your light ranged, but it's not ranged. You're like doing
it's
it.
not
Unless you want to
ranged,
stand
yeah.
back and throw it, in which case you could try, but that's not gonna. I feel like mechanics or maybe coordination are your best abilities.
I don't think it's coordination. Coordination's like other stuff.
Okay.
Oh, it says a thermal detonator is skill range light on the actual item.
Yeah, but you're not. But like you're not throwing it. So I'm trying to figure out
Yeah,
like unless
that's
you
true.
want to stand back and chuck it, in which case I'll just give it to you.
I mean, let's do that.
Okay, yeah. I mean, because it's just your better roll.
Yeah,
So I have no
fuck it.
problem doing it. Yeah, I have no problem doing that. Okay, yeah, you stand back. Are you gonna alert this person inside here of what you're gonna do, or
Yeah, I yell
would
stand back, but I'm also not gonna put the thermal detonator on the door. I'm gonna aim for the middle of the hallway, so it just like doesn't obliterate whoever's waiting for their fourth knock on the other side of this door.
Okay, yeah. So you're not actually aiming for the door.
I'm just gonna aim for like the hallway in front of the door. Yeah,
Gotcha.
to damage the
All
doors.
right.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna instantly kill whoever's inside. I think.
Go for it.
All right.
Oh my god. Yeah. You throw this grenade and it explodes in the middle of the hallway, and a cloud of smoke and a flash of light blinds you for a split second. And when it all sort of funnels down the corridors and you can now see what's happened, it is like a war zone. The door is sort of like blown in. The top of the hallway and the bottom of the hallway are scorched, and the walls on the like south side are completely shredded, and you can see into the cables and the cords and the inner workings of this facility. But the doorway stands open, and on the inside you hear what sounds like crying.
Yeah, Ilago, as soon as the dust settles, he kind of like goes in gun first into the room.
Yeah, inside is a little Ithorian child. One of those like big like hammerheady, two big eyes, if you want to like look up what an Ithorian looks like.
Yeah.
Give you like this, like I think I even found a little Ithorian kid. Well, I found a bunch of them from here's the actual Star Wars data bank Ithorian. If you're like in chat and you want to look it up, just look up Ithorian. This is, oh, I hate this. This is save image as. We'll use this because it's too funny. Here is what the here's what one looks like in the movies, and then one looks like in the show Clone Wars as a kid. So kind of like this thing, like that right there.
Aww,
Very
he's
cute,
a
but like
cute little guy.
yeah, like a little cute child. And is crying in the corner. Little tears are coming down from the sides of its eyes.
Yeah, Ilago immediately like lowers his weapon and kind of like gets down to his knees. He's like, hey, it's okay. We're here to save you. It's all right.
It looks at you, and the frills of its speaking glands begin to vibrate. It's like, "Hola, compadre."
It's all right. You're safe. Come here.
What did I do with you? Did I close my screen? What happened to you guys?
You can
I hope
answer that, Jesse.
There we go. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay. Anyway, he still has this like fear of you, Ilago. He's cowering in the corner because an explosion just went off, and this is a child.
Yeah.
I will say that in this room, the things that aren't immediately destroyed, you notice that this is a room that has what it looks like training equipment. There's an area where like in the every good Jackie Chan movie, there's that scene where he's like hitting the wooden man that has like the 50. I don't know what that's called. My apologies to everyone who knows martial arts. You know, like the guy, and he has like all the things. And he's like, there's one of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's like a balancing, like a metal balancing beam, but it's very high off the ground. And there appear to be a bunch of mats laid about, and there are you can see like balls in the corner, but they aren't like rubber balls. They're hard, heavy balls. And you notice that around the room, you can see that there are in the tops of the corners little cameras watching the room.
Okay. I'm gonna take out the cameras.
Yeah. This is an easy. I mean, it's not hard. You shoot the cameras, and they sort of. Psst.
And then I'm gonna kneel down and I'm gonna like offer my hand, but not force it on the kid, and just show my intent to help him. I've like Ulago's been in this situation before. He's experienced war, so like, he's gonna like just show his intent to help the kid, but not force
Yeah.
it.
The child looks at you, and its frills begin to move again, and it's like, and he like reaches out and touches your hand.
Okay, I pull him towards me, and lift him up with one arm, and I'm like, "Come on, keep looking." And he leaves the room.
Sure. Yeah. You carry this child out with you. Daeyo, what are you doing?
Can we like maybe take him back or something?
No time. Come on.
I'm just following and staring at the kid.
Yeah.
Do we know why the kids did Oda kind of like explain why the kids are here, or do we just know that there's a bunch of kids here?
There's
I
a bunch of
did.
kids there. There's the dark side is there, and that she saw them being like hurt, and she's like, I don't want these kids to be hurt anymore, and that's really all you know.
Yeah. Okay. I was trying to ascertain if we would know if the kids were like force sensitive or not.
I don't think so.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. We'll just keep going.
I did
Head.
for like a crying fit than an explaining fit, didn't I?
Yeah, you had like a
Yeah.
freak out. You're like, we have to go, and you're like, all right, we're going, I guess. So
Yeah.
yeah, you really didn't explain much to them.
Oh, good.
The two of you exit back out into the hallway. Which way are you going to go?
The way we haven't been.
Sure.
Although I'm pretty convinced it's just going to take us fucking back to where we were.
In fact, you are totally right, and it wraps you back around.
Sick.
And the two of you end up back in the room that is this like diamond shape.
Okay. I'm following Daeyo at this point.
Yeah, Daeyo, what are you doing?
I'm running so far away.
Where are you running to?
Does this lead anywhere?
That corridor, you can go look if you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. You head down this corridor, Daeyo, and you see at the very end of it. Let me read to you the description. In this corridor, okay, so it is a dead end, but at the end is a computer terminal with informational readouts and a monitor observing a large room with multiple beds. Although the camera isn't wide enough to see the entire room, you can see that it is a room filled with children. You don't know how many are in there, but best guess, at least 15. And the information on the terminal is about the kids. You can see readouts of their life signs. You can see readouts of kind of like an Orabesh different names. But it is a room filled with children. And you see on the walls, it says 65.
You'll be kidding me. I look back at Ulago. There's more of those in here.
Does she mean children?
Yeah, she means children.
He's like, all right, well, Oda's somewhere here. So find Oda, We'll get the kids.
We're just gonna leave him here right now.
Do you want to bring 6 kids?
You're right. Okay, find Oda. Come back.
Okay, we're gonna head back to the main room and go right. Well, we didn't go
Terminal
before.
it doesn't have like a new arrival or something on it.
You go back to the main room and you're gonna head right this time.
Mm-hmm.
As you open this room and go inside, it easily opens, and inside are a series of refreshers and the Star Wars equivalent of toilets and bathrooms and showers. All of them, it seems, like the sonic vibrators and the like showerhead equivalents are the size of what you would have young children shower in.
Okay. Well, I
Try.
mean, that's the only door we haven't tried. It's locked, right?
Yeah, if you go
Across
back
the
to the
hall?
other door, Dio, if you go back there, it is sealed. It is
Is there a
sealed
console?
shut. It says 65 on the outside. There is no console. There is no screen at all there.
Looks like it's a part of the other room then.
I don't know.
How could it, there's not? Where could he have dragged her in 2 fucking minutes?
Up. There were stairs.
I guess up.
I guess I go back to this. Run back to the stairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna kneel down next to the kid.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna. Can you understand me? He assumes he
kinda like-
can because Imperials speak this language too, and he's been with them this whole time, so maybe he can understand a little bit.
Yeah, he
Not
just
if-
isn't
not if you
speaking common.
understand.
He like doesn't, he's just speaking Ithorian.
What's in that door?
And he like points to himself.
Okay. We'll come back for them. And he scoops him up and runs after Dio towards the staircase.
Okay. Yeah, the two of you head back to the staircase and you find yourselves. Switch the map. You find yourselves right here. You recognize this to be the hallway that you intersected through when you first came into the facility.
Mm-hmm. Dio, where did the guy come from initially?
From behind us, right?
Originally, yeah, when what you remember is that you were coming down this hall and you stopped to access the terminal, and he came from like here,
Yeah.
from this room.
Alago like re-walks himself through it, and he's like, "All right, it's one of these 3," and kind of bursts back into the original elevator area.
Sure,
I couldn't find my token.
I
Sorry.
got you. Then we'll do this. Whoop. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep running that way. We want to be taking this kid with us, or send them back to the ship.
No, we're gonna put the kids on the ship, and then we're gonna get Oda. I can hear her. She's fine. He's like, get this kid to the ship. I'll get the other kids, and he runs back. I'm gonna run back to that cell.
Grab the kid.
Yeah. You're gonna go back to the ship with the kid.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go
Yeah.
back down the stairs to that cell.
Sure. You run back down the stairs to the cell, and we'll just leave the map here for now. Oda, Dio, you managed to carry this Ithorian back out into the rain. It's pouring down, and on the ship, on the ramp, looking at you is Gizmo, and it sort of whirs a little bit, and it's like, wow, and just like, what are we doing?
Empire stole kids apparently, and we're stealing them from them. I don't. We're taking. That's why we're here.
Gizmo's just like,
Did you wake them up yet? We need PR-3 awake.
you recognize that as the nope.
Put the kid in one of the rooms. Say,
Okay.
listen, you stay here. We're gonna go get the others. Bring your friends. Get them all here. We need you to be safe. Look at Gizmo, and I'm like, don't let them out of here. And I walk back to PR-3.
Yeah. You go back to PR3, and PR3 is still past out, like gonked out, just face down, looking at the monitors.
Is there
What do you do?
sort of like check I can do to see how to plug something into him?
I
Like
mean,
the
you can
charge.
mechanics check. This is just mechanics. You can do
Oh.
one.
You got a
can do another.
USB-C cable on you?
USB cable, and I'm gonna be like, I got this.
Get one
Yeah.
from the Switch. It'll work.
And yes, you absolutely in like a jolt of electricity, your eyes flicker back on PR3, and you jolt awake.
He does that.
Become fatigued.
Back on the head.
Yeah, PR3, you have one strain now. You're back to one strain, buddy. But you are awake.
Have a nice nap. We have kids on board, or we're getting more kids, and we can't find Oda, so we kind of need your help.
What?
We lost. Oh, we fought. We know those lightsaber things. This guy had 2 of them, and they were red.
Are you saying words right now?
I'm trying. Okay, we got a kid on board. Please don't let anything happen to it. Okay, I'm gonna go help Ulago now get more kids to bring back on board. You gonna be good? Not pass
I
out?
am not a nanny.
No. Okay. Good. Glad we understand.
Yeah, Daeyo, you just leave PR3 with this child sitting. PR3, this child is just sitting next to you and looks up to you like, and Gizmo coos.
Don't touch me.
Back inside, Ulago, you've rushed back downstairs and you are gonna head to the room where these kids are. Yes.
Yeah.
As you do, a noise starts to come over the comms, from your like hacked comm unit, and the camera, of course, like focuses in on the comm unit, and then wide shots to reveal Oda, who is like tied down to a slab, and around you, Oda, are at least half a dozen instruments of various torturous design. Some have sort of like electrical probes. One is like a ridiculously giant needle. One is like, it looks like there's like a scorched tip to it. All of them are around you, and there's one spotlight shining on you. And standing in the dark, looking at you, is this character in all black, and his helmet finally opens and reveals a green-skinned man with red eyes. And he looks at you and sort of peers into your eyes as you slowly open. It's the first thing you see is this green face staring at you.
Hello.
Hello. You're awake, I see.
So,
You're going to make this difficult, aren't you?
Am I hearing this?
me?
You're hearing all this. You're hearing
Wow.
all of this.
Yeah, Ulago like freezes in the corridor.
Difficult. Why would I make it difficult? What's difficult? What do you need?
Because you're not your typical Jedi. I can tell.
Me? You're mistaken. Me a Jedi. That's funny.
Yeah, and he holds up your lightsaber and he says,
Then how did you get this?
I bought it off of
Etsy.
Space Etsy.
Everyone knows Space Etsy doesn't have lightsabers.
he puts it away.
Space eBay then.
And he's like,
Now tell me who you are, or I'll force it from you.
Name is Jane. I'm from Tatooine. I have 3 brothers.
Well, Jane, from Tatooine. Let's see if you're lying to me.
he is going to reach into your brain with the Force, and he's going to attempt to see if you're deceiving him. I need you to roll deception.
Or deception.
Can I help her?
No, you can talk to her, but then he'll know that you're listening.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, yeah, you totally fail the deception check, by the way. And he reaches in before you say anything, Sam. He reaches into your brain, Oda, and what he sees and what all of us watching this movie see is a young blue teenager running through the streets of Coruscant. And you can hear in the background, "Stop her! Stop her!" And you turn a corner. There's this blue character who is definitely not you, but you turn a corner, and it's like a young Oda, and she's looking through a sack, and in it are Imperial credits. Well, actually, Republic credits. And you begin to count them out into your hands, and you sort of like laugh and cackle to yourself about how, like how stupid some of these rubes are, and how this was like the easiest con you've ever done. And you begin to smile as you put it away in your pocket, and you see before you a middle-aged Twi'lek woman, just sort of looking around, and she looks like she's a tourist, totally lost, staring at the sky, looking at all the big structures of the massive city planet, and she seems completely out of place, and you recognize this person to be the perfect target. And you approach her, and you begin to run a con. What do you say to this person?
Like you're in for a day of adventure.
I hope so. You never know
new
what the
here?
day can bring.
Are you new here?
No, in a way, yes. But aren't we all?
Oda like looks up where she's looking, looks back at her, looks up. Well, what are you trying to see?
Everything. There's so many sights. Have you ever stopped to look?
I haven't. Will you show me more?
Of course. What would you like to see?
Thing.
What now? Sorry.
Thing. There's so much to see. She's just parroting back exactly.
Oh yeah.
Same tone and excitement.
Mm-hmm. And she looks at you and she's like, "So, what do you do here in the big city?"
Try to care for those less fortunate than me, and sometimes if someone's new, I try to show them around.
That is so gracious. And she like looks at you and stares deeply into your eyes, and she says, "There are not many people like you."
Comfortable, and she's like, I know a very beautiful garden. Would you like to go there?
I would love to. Can you show me?
Absolutely. It costs a few credits to get in, though.
Oh, how many?
Well, it's a little pricey. If you'd like me to run ahead and buy our tickets, I could do that.
And you'd allow me to spend more time looking at the city?
Absolutely. You just wait here.
Okay. And she hands you a few credits.
Oda's like, I'll be right back, and does not come back.
Yeah, Oda, as you scoot around the corner and enter another alleyway, you sort of, again, cackle to yourself about how ridiculous people are in this dumb city. And as you reach the end of the alleyway, you smack into someone, and you fall onto your back. And when you look up, standing there is this Twi'lek woman in her, like, normal street attire. She looks down at you, and she says, "You know you're gifted."
What?
You don't have to be this way. There are other ways you can use your gifts. you think you have charm and you think you have wit, but there's something else. And she like points at your chest. There's something else deep inside you.
Looks at her chest. Nah.
She like
Look,
reaches out
here's
her
your-
hand. Sorry.
Look, here's your money back. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Woe is me. I repent of my ways. You're so right. I'll be going now. And she tries to just leave.
Yeah, no, and she like as you try to walk away, you feel this overwhelming like dare I say force almost preventing you from leaving. Like there's something destiny orienting about this meeting between the two of you that the further you step away, the more something is telling you to turn back around.
I guess that maybe there's been something inside Oda that has like been pulling at her that she's tried to ignore for all her life, and this seems to match that. Maybe.
Sure. Yeah, like you feel it deep inside you, and you turn around and give this woman a look, and she's like, there's a better way. You know, you don't have to be like this.
Might be.
You can actually do the things you say you will. Help others.
Well, that doesn't pay very much, does it?
And she looks at you and she's like, where I'll take you. You won't need money.
Lead the way.
Yeah, and she like looks at you and smiles. And you can tell she definitely has like an ulterior motive, but she's just she's like conning the con man, trying to get you just to come with her.
Yeah, Oda's like definitely more excited about this even than like she naturally would be. There's definitely like a force high going on too.
Sure. And we suddenly snap back, and this green figure is just like holding his hand out and it's shaking as he's like looking into your head. Ulago, during that time, all you heard was like this straining noise, like, and then silence. And Oda, you like pop back awake. So now if you want to say anything, Ulago, you definitely can. But Oda is back. Whatever happened, happened.
He feels like he missed his moment, so I'm gonna hold back and wait.
Okay. Yeah, Oda,
Keep
you are
listening.
just standing there like facing this dude. He's like, well, looks like you're from the big city.
It's kind of like glaring at him. She really doesn't like this having been in her head business, and she has nothing more to say to him.
The silent treatment, eh? Well, we have ways of making you talk.
And he goes over to a control panel and he looks like he's going to press something. He's like,
Or you can just tell me what I want to know. Why are you here?
Here on accident.
Accident? How did you screw this up?
You tell me. You see what's in my head.
I do, don't I?
and there's another flash. And this time it is of you standing out in a hallway in a very ornate room. On all the walls are statues of tall robed figures with giant laser swords, and the hall is carpeted in this brilliant red fabric, and at the very end of this hallway is a massive chamber, one that you are not allowed in, but you can hear an argument happening on the other side. And it is the voice of this woman you met earlier, and clearly some time has passed because you are dressed differently now. But she is arguing on your behalf to a group that you cannot see. You do not know who these people are. But what she's saying is age is an important thing. Times have changed. They're letting in older and more unskilled people, that you have the right to be there just as much. And you can barely make out the name, but it definitely sounds like Anakin. Like, you have as much right to be there as he did, and that he has become one of their greatest and that you have the potential to be the same. And she is like arguing on your behalf to become something greater than who you are. And we see another flash, and it is you as a teenager sitting in a room with a bunch of children. And the children are like lifting blocks and like dueling with like child size fake lightsabers, and you are struggling to lift a block and you cannot do it. And the kids are kind of looking at you like, what, who is this person? And you are desperately trying to keep up with them, but they cannot, like, the little kids, and they cannot believe that you're in this room with them. Like, it's weird. It'd be like, it's like when the dude in college like comes back to high school. It's like interesting, but like weird. Like, why is that guy here? Like, who is this dude? Like, what is he doing here? That's how they view you. And you can tell, and you feel very uncomfortable. And so we get another flash, and it's you sort of wandering through the halls of this building that is clearly revealed to us to be the Jedi Academy. And it's you like sneaking around, right? You're by yourself. You have no one really to talk to. And it's you sneaking around as all these other people, Jedi Knights and Jedi Masters, and all these youngling trainee Padawans are like talking to each other. And you're kind of like alone. You don't really fit in here. You're too old to socialize with the young kids and too young to socialize with like the Jedi, and you have no real place. And so you find yourself kind of like wandering about. And we see little montages of you discovering little places that definitely appear to be off limits, but you're kind of just doing on your own and exploring and seeing different things. And we snap back, and you are again strapped down to this table. And he looks at you and he's like,
Well, aren't you pathetic?
Like a little tear kind of wells up in Oda's eye, but it's like an angry tear. Just getting really angry at him.
yeah. And he like kind of like, you see a grin, like a real, almost like, oh, that's so sad. Like, you're a sad person. Like, he almost feels bad for you grin. It's like,
If you need a home, you could have one here.
Spits on his face.
yeah, he like wipes it and looks at the spit, and he's like,
I expected as much from a street rat.
and he like rubs it on his shirt. And he goes and he presses a button on the console, and Ulago, you hear on the other end, it cuts back to you, and you hear on the other end, like a loud, pained scream coming from Oda. Like, she's being literally electrocuted. And you can hear the like Han Solo through the door. It's loud. And that's what you hear on your end, and we cut back to you standing in the hallway. But because you were muted, no one could hear what you were saying, and it was so sad.
Oh, he like flinches at the sudden crackle and like has to disable the comm link.
Sure.
But now he knows this shit's gonna be loud. It's gonna be quite easy to maybe track it down.
Mhm.
So he's gonna finish what he was doing. He's getting ready to blow this door open, get these kids to the ship, and then they're gonna search those remaining doors on the upper floor. So he's
Yeah, we're going to go back down to that bottom floor where you were. We're going to take Daeyo off there, and we're going to put you right here. So you are down on that bottom floor. We'll do that. And you are standing in front of it, and you're going to use one of, I think this is either your last one or second to last detonator that you have.
Yeah, I have 4 marked down, but I'm gonna assume Oda has one. So because we didn't use one. We used one in
Oda
space.
took one.
No, yeah, Oda took one. We had 4 to start with, didn't we?
Yeah,
In
yeah,
my
Oda has
one in-
one. I used one, so we got 2 left.
right. And so,
Yeah.
okay,
This is one of my 2.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna-
you are going to just toss it at this thing.
Same situation as last time. I'm gonna attempt to I'm probably gonna do it the other side, so I don't destroy the lift
Yeah, okay. I'm going to
in
use the dark
in
side
the
point
hallway. Okay.
to upgrade that. Good luck.
Okay. Where are we? I clicked it.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It explodes and there's a huge flash and explosion, but all it does is leave a scorch mark on the door. However, you do have a triumph. Use it how you will.
Where are we doing this? Am I in the elevator? Am I in the elevator area or am I in this area?
You are. I mean, you're in the you were in the elevator area.
Okay.
Just so we're clear, the area you were pointing to, the other area, is literally just a wall with computer monitors and like readouts. That's it.
What is my triumph?
You tell me. What would you like that to be? It
So I
can't be the
don't blow
door
through the
opening.
door.
Yeah. It can't be the door opening because the door did not open. It was a fail.
I blow through the wall next to the door.
Get out of town. No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
All
I
the
blow
walls fall
open.
down?
I blow. It damages a bunch of the ceiling, and the sound on the floor above me can be heard easily through the.
Yeah.
The damage.
It creates a hole in the floor above you, and let's see, Dio, are you
Not even a hole, just like it damages the roof, so like all the cabling is revealed, and like noise is traveling easier, maybe.
Sure. Yeah. You now have like you blow open the ceiling above you. You can see all the different cables and piping and stuff, the inner workings of this facility. Yeah. Sure.
Fuck. I guess I'll use the last one.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
So I guess like if there's any kind of gap, it's like stand back, and I'm gonna prep the last one.
Yeah.
And I'll
well,
use
I'm
a
not
point
gonna-
this time, motherfucker.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. Done. Go for it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. You throw this time, and I guess the damage from the last one and the damage from this one, it creates sort of a gap in between the door where you can force it open. It doesn't destroy the door. The door is heavy duty, but you manage to blast it to the point where you can like force the door open. You've broken the locks.
Okay. Yeah, peer inside.
Yeah, you force the door open and look inside. Inside, it's not 15 kids. It is a great deal more. This room is actually very big. Let me show you.
How many kids are we talking?
It is a big room. As you
Okay.
scan over this room, you see that it's not 15, it's not 30, it's more like 45 kids.
Okay. Ulago like walks into the room, and he's holding his rifle, and he just goes, "Oh." I'm assuming they're all watching me anyway because I just blew the
Yes,
fucking
they're
wall
all
open.
like fixated on you.
He's like, "Can anyone understand me?"
A few of them nod like,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here to rescue you. If you want to escape, come with me now.
yeah, the group of them, all of them, you see them jump out of their beds, or if they were playing in the corner or whatever they were doing, they all run towards you. And a little boy, a little human boy, grabs your hand and says, "What about the others?"
Uh-oh.
Just gonna save everybody I can, okay? So,
I can't leave without my brother
where's your brother?
in one of the other rooms.
Which room?
I don't know.
Do you know
I
your way
always leave
around?
at lunchtime. Yeah, he's downstairs.
Okay. Do you know what all these rooms are around here?
It's where they keep the kids.
Okay. If they were gonna bring in a new kid, where would they take him?
I don't. It depends on how old.
Big kid. Real big kid.
maybe upstairs?
Okay, do you know where upstairs?
Probably one of the places we're not allowed to go.
Okay, can you point that out to me?
I'll try.
Okay, come on. We're gonna get you out of here, and then I'm gonna try and find your brother, okay?
Yeah. You lead an
I picked this
army
one
of
up. I picked
children.
this one up. He knows what the fuck's up. He's gonna be at the front. I'm
You
gonna
pick
lead
this
all the
kid
kids.
up, and
up
you
the
lead
stairs.
like a Pied
Getting back
Piper, an
up.
army of children out of this room to the
Yeah.
elevator.
Okay. No, not
Put
the
the
elevator.
stairs
I'm going the stairs. We're going stairs.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You take them up the stairs, and we go back to the other screen. Oh my god, this is so funny. We go back to the other screen. Daeyo, what are you up to right now?
After I was done, I was gonna run back to him and help him.
Yeah. So you run back down the hallway, and you hear what sounds like 1,000 stormtroopers marching up these stairs, like just clop, 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 clop. And as you turn the corner, you see Ilago holding a small human child, and behind him, the faces of an unseen number of children.
Ilago kneels down and he goes, run to that lady. Run past the lady. There's a ship. Get on the ship. Everybody, get on the ship. Go to that lady. And they're just running past.
I would just wave him on and like help direct him to the ship. Okay, you, what are you doing? I point to Ilago. Are you staying
is
here?
he-
Are you gonna go off and look for her now? What about that kid?
Where's the rooms? Can you point him?
That way. And he points
Straight
down
that
the
way.
hall yeah, like on the map to the right.
Okay. All right. You go with the rest. And he puts them down.
Make a note of the one that can talk that I can understand.
Yeah, like all these kids run by you, Daeyo, and this one, the kid that was on Ilago's shoulder, like grabs her hand. He's like, thank you so much.
You can hear Ilago on comms. He's back up the corridor. He goes, honest to fucking God, I thought there was going to be like 3 kids. 3 tops.
I don't know how we're gonna fit all these. Oh man, PR-3 is gonna be so pissed.
On the plus side,
Yeah.
I know which way to go, so come on.
Back on the ship, PR-3.
Oh, God.
You're sitting there with this little Ithorian child, and Gizmo is like trying to like play with it with this little dongers, and it's like it's like grabbing the dongers, and you hear clamp, 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 like running, and suddenly the noise of like a lot of kids.
What on earth is going on?
Do I see these children now?
Yeah, you open the door and
Oh.
you see down the hall to the cargo bay. To your mind, it seems like 1,000 kids. You've never seen this many children ever. Period.
This is a calamity.
They all
It
look
is-
at you and they like cheer. Like, yeah! They run over to you and like hug you and grab you and like start pulling at all of your extremities.
Listen, children. We keep a monster aboard this ship that delights in feasting on mischievous children. Its only weakness is blind obedience.
As you say that, they all go, yay! Like grab you and hug you even more. And they're so happy to be off of whatever was happening to them. They are just like thrilled to be around you. And Gizmo is like whirling its top and it's like, wow, wow. And all the kids are like cheering and they're like grabbing you and hugging you.
Let's play a game called Stand Quietly for several hours. I will be in the other room.
Yeah, do you turn around to walk away?
Yes.
They follow you.
Great.
As you walk away, they all follow you. There's like
Welcome
Hours have
Welcome
mercy.
to hell.
you have a little troop of children following you as you go back into the cockpit. And even though they can't all fit, they all sort of cram around you in the cockpit. Like looking to see what you're doing.
It
Three,
is
do you have
times
the
like
kid?
this that I desire to have a self-destruct mechanism.
PR-3, can you hear me? PR-3, do you have the kids? Are they there?
Yes, the creatures are here in abundance.
All right, cool. Once they're inside, can you close the doors and maybe lock it? We have some.
I have one query.
Hey,
Why?
ask Oda that when we get her, okay?
I
Yeah.
plan to.
At PR3,
Yes.
don't use your flamethrower on the kids.
I wouldn't have dreamed of it.
Don't lie.
It cuts back to PR3 like looking at his flamethrower hand.
Pretty much.
The two of you meet up in the intersection of the hallway.
Mhm.
Why won't it let me move you? Oh, that's because it's the wrong damn thing. The two of you meet up here at the intersection of the hallway. Where do you go? What do you do? He pointed this way.
Yeah. Ulago's going to nod in the direction that the child pointed out. And
Sure.
yeah, start heading down there. Gun at the
Yeah,
ready.
the two of you quickly make your way down this hallway, and you find yourself in a room that looks like this. Let me describe it to you. In this room is a the room that you enter looks like an obvious example of an Imperial command staff room. There are dozens of consoles and monitors, desks, digital readouts, pinging constantly. There appears to be a direct comlink feed of some sort, an Imperial channel that you don't have access to that is ringing through one of the monitors. It also has a series of meaningless numbers being read out as well on another monitor. But it is a standard issue gray room. In each of the corners, those corners are like console bays, and in the middle are a bunch of desks and things like that.
Okay.
To the north is an exit, and to the south is an exit, and to the right, east is another exit.
I think we're going to need PR3 in this room.
Well, I'm sure she'll be happy about that.
I'm sure I'd be delighted to get away from all those kids. PR3,
Yes.
how would you like to get away from those kids for a little bit?
I would be delighted to get away from these kids.
Okay. Head inside and take a right. You're going to find a command room. When you're in there, I need you to locate Oda, okay?
I acquiesce.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And for us, I vote north.
You think we should just leave all those kids on that ship without PR3 or anyone?
Yeah, R3's on there.
Can't do shit.
Poor Gizmo. Yeah, PR3, you managed to push your way past the kids, and they see you leaving. What do you say?
I have to go out for a moment. Everyone obey the little thing there, and I will return shortly.
They all gather around Gizmo, and Gizmo kind of like gives you a robotic thumbs up with one of its little scomp
I
links.
thought you was going to say middle finger. Like a...
Gives you a middle finger. No, Gizmo loves these kids.
He loves kids. He's never seen them before, but he loves them.
Yeah, they're the same size as he is, so this is perfect.
That's
I
true.
And,
radio into the ship. Gizmo, if anything happens, I'm gonna need you to tell us.
They can't
And you
fucking
hear
talk.
like little
Die.
hands patting on him. You hear like little kids drumming on his body.
If they become too much for you, use your taser.
Gizmo looks at you. He's like, meow, 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 meow. And you begin to head back towards the group. And I will move you now. As you move, you guys said you wanted to go north.
Yeah.
Okay. To the north, you reveal do this and this. In this room is a large open area with markings on the ground that appear to lead in different directions. There are 3, black, gray, and white. They look like lines drawn on the ground.
Okay. Can we hear anyone being electrocuted?
You can hear no one being electrocuted.
Okay. Ulago just goes, this don't feel right, and heads back to the control room.
Sure.
To coincide with the arrival of
Yeah. As you enter, PR-3 enters as well, and the three of you are in this command center control room.
What is our current scenario?
Well, the kid told me that she's being held somewhere over here. But this is your playground, so I need you to find her.
Serviceable.
Go to the console and start checking things.
Yeah, give me a computers roll, please. Actually, don't do it yet.
I can roll a computer.
Yeah, give me that computer roll, please.
Okay, here it comes.
Computer roll, please.
And computer roll.
Absolutely.
Nice.
You immediately log into the computer system and you determine that you are on the top floor. You're on the 66th floor of this part of the facility. It turns out there are 12 equal parts of the facility, and this is just the command area of part 11 in which you have landed at. There is a main command facility that all these connect to that goes even higher, but the majority of the building that you are in is below you. What you discover is that she is definitely on the same floor as you. You note that there is a login at a terminal accessing a device which you know, even though it isn't named that, you definitely know it to be an Imperial torture device. Like, you know that she is strapped down somewhere being like electrocuted or flamethrowered or stabbed or needled or whatever.
Just watching Anna
somewhere-
like sip a straw as you're like flamethrower, electrocuted, beaten.
Just need a little drink here. Just calm down.
yeah, she's in a bad place. But you know that she's on this floor. But what you also know is that the readouts tell you that while you have been very lucky so far in your rolls, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, you haven't triggered any major alerts. But you do know that the Purge Troopers have not reported in, and there have been calls to their location to determine where they're at, and they have not responded. Which means that eventually someone will come looking for them.
Oda is located on this floor, and things are not going well for her. I suggest that we get moving. But
Which
on
direction?
another note, I dealt with some individuals around the ship, and they will be missed soon.
Okay. We'll reach that hurdle when we get there. But right now, based on what I heard over comms, we have to save Oda. So which direction are we going?
Do I have any other specific, or do I have to dig more?
You just know she's on the floor.
You didn't you get a terminal location?
You did tap. A terminal was accessed, but you know that she's on this floor. It was accessed at a security clearance that is higher than what you have.
Oh, really?
All right. Well, PR3, keep looking. If you find her, let us know.
I mean, is there anything else I can do on this console to get in
Sure,
more
yeah,
information?
You can find all. You're literally in an Imperial facility computer system. There's a lot you can do. It's just kind of what your vibe is. Like, what do you want to do?
Maybe go through the security cameras, try and find her. They've got cameras in every fucking room so far.
Yeah, cameras would be good. Do we have door logs and the probably like 5 to 10 highest security levels, and if any of them accessed them on this floor within the past half hour?
Sure. Because your computer roll, easy. You know that the highest security levels have been accessed on this floor in the last hour. The strange thing is that they are accessed in 3 locations. One is directly south of you.
Mhm.
One is towards the north of the square room with the shaft, and one is to your right, your immediate right. All of them at the highest clearance, all of them within the last hour. And
Is there camera feeds of these doors in particular now?
there are no camera feeds of any of these rooms.
Well, then I relay the 3-room information and where they are.
Yeah, you can get camera feed access, but not of those 3 rooms.
Okay. Well, I wanted hallways outside the rooms.
I mean, sure. The one hallway, I'll give that to you right now. Camera feed access is the square room. You can see the square room, the room you're standing in right now, and that's it.
Okay. But they just
So I
keep
guess,
on railings and cameras, don't they?
Daeyo, you check south, I'll check right.
Right.
If you hear something coming from that room, you come straight back. Grab the other one. Or just comms in. Because
Okay.
we have comms. I forgot we have comics, but that's the thing we have.
Daeyo,
Yep.
you're going south? Okay, and you're going right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll start with you. You go right, and there's a long set of stairs, and they appear to go like very high up.
Okay.
And it's a small, thin hallway. Looks like one person at a time can walk up this hallway.
Okay.
And the lighting is very dim as it goes up towards this door at the top.
Okay.
Would you like to continue?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll stealth if I can.
Of course. Yeah. This shouldn't be too hard. Go for it.
I'm using the light side too.
Let me give you that point. Yeah, you managed to stealth your way just real quick. You silently creep your way up these stairs as to not make any noise, and you continue on. Daeyo, as you move south, the room you enter, let me describe it for you. The door opens without any trouble, and you enter this room.
Oh fuck! Holy fuck!
It is a black antechamber. Along the walls are a series of shelving, all of them with strange and bizarre artifacts. Some of them in the shape of pyramids, some of them in the shape of faces, some of them are locked metal cabinets, some of them are various holsters that appeared to have at one time held something. It appears that this is someone's collection. The walls themselves are a dark red. The floor is a black stone, and there's only dim lighting from above shining down, leaving like little streaks of light in the room.
I don't know where the fuck I'm at.
You saying it to me?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, as
is
you're trying to
she-
sneak, you hear her say that.
Is she there?
No, weird shit.
You notice, Oda, I didn't reveal it on the map, but I'll do that now. You notice there is a doorway right here.
Walk up to it.
Yeah,
Kinda
as you walk up to it, you hear sort of like a tss, tss, tss from the other side.
perception to see if I know what it is, or if it sounds familiar in any way.
To you, it sounds like pneumatics or some sort of steam powered something.
It sounds like something's on the other side of this door. Maybe a machine or something.
Is it locked?
Oh, I try to see what's
Yeah.
locked.
You step through the door, and as the door opens, we cut back to Oda, who is like snaps awake on the restraining table. And standing above you again is the 12th brother, and he looks at you and he's like,
Not as strong as I thought you'd be. Pity.
No, I'm not.
But you do have a fight, I see. And it
Joke's
kind
on
of
you,
like,
I suppose.
joke's on me. I have a lot of jokes.
he like points back to the board.
Those aren't very funny.
I don't know. I think they're hilarious.
Oda gets like a glint in her eye and she's like, if you can make me laugh, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Yeah, and he looks at
tries
you
to
like,
persuade him to like stop torturing her and engage in this like joking.
yeah, give me your roll. What do you want to do for this? How are you going to persuade him? You're going to use destiny points?
I'm gonna use negotiation
Okay, sure.
because I'm offering him something in return. I
Okay.
guess.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow
Cool.
it.
Yay!
Yeah, he like looks at you and he's like,
You want me to tell you a joke? What do you want from me?
Yeah, that's the thing. You want information, I want to laugh in return.
Okay. Let me
And
tell
my
you a
whole
joke.
goal is that my goal is to get him to try to put himself out there and tell me a joke, and then to make him feel so ashamed of how bad his joke is that he backs off.
sure, yeah. He like walks up to you and says,
What do you get when you cross a Jedi with a lightsaber?
Jedi with a lightsaber. She drags this out. Well, lightsabers and there's a laser sword and there's a kyber crystal and she's totally stalling.
yeah,
And
yeah.
finally she's like, I'll get it. Hold on. Jedi with a light. I don't know. What is it?
A dead Jedi.
And he like grins.
Oda gives him that look like, is that the punchline? Is that
It
like
makes
she's
me
trying?
laugh.
And I wanna roll a like. I'm trying to think what roll is like a shame roll. Like I want to like vicious
A
mockery
shame
him.
roll.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's find out what is the roll for shame. Uh,
Like maybe
um,
cool. Like am I
yeah, like
cooler than him?
sure, yeah. You can keep your cool and like laugh at him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm so cool.
you straight up laugh right at him. You take a bunch of strain for it, but you laugh like in his face, and it truly insults him. Like he feels like an anger towards you that is like he's not okay, and he like walks away from you frustrated and sort of mashes his hand against the wall, and he turns around and he quickly, like, almost that force level of like pew, is like right up in your face. He's like,
Want to hear another joke? I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
Well, is this joke going to be better than the other one?
oh yeah, and he's like,
It's the funniest one of all.
I mean,
And he-
I'm kind of busy right now.
yeah, he like looks directly into your eyes and he says,
Imagine being young and watching your master die right in front of your eyes. And the next thing you know, being tortured day and night until you look like this. What a joke.
and as he says that to you, we flash like into your eyes, and even though we know this character is talking about himself, we flash back to you, and it is you standing behind your master as she holds her purple lightsaber, blocking the shots of like an uncountable amount of clone troopers as they're shooting at her, and the ruins and the smoldering fires of the Jedi Temple burn around you, and she's telling you like she's outmatched and she needs help, and you are just standing there, like you are doing nothing. It's like you don't have the power to help her at all, and you can see the helplessness in your eyes as she takes a shot to the shoulder and then another shot and like crumples down before you, and you grab her with your hands, and she looks at you, and she breathlessly hands you her lightsaber. She's like, go, run. And she gets like blaster fire is like shooting around you, and we see you take this blade and run down the hallway as fast as you can, as in the background clone troopers are approaching her, and you can hear more shots, and we see you run down the hallways into the areas that were off limits, the places that you had been before, that we had seen before, and we watch you go into one of these off limits areas, and it leads to a passage that, as we see you go through it, leads you out of the Jedi Temple and into the streets of Coruscant. And you can see above all of these clone trooper ships approaching the Jedi Temple. And you look for like a brief moment, but quickly turn around and just book it. Like run as fast as you can. And you leave like everything behind. And we see like glimpses of you jumping on a transport. Like the transport is leaving as people are still arriving at the Jedi Temple. Like we know that they're still trying to fight and put up a fight, and you have straight up run. And the last thing we see is you on this transport, like blasting off into hyperspace, and you're gone. And the planet of Coruscant has all these like Imperial ships, so I guess old Republic ships over it, and then you blast off into hyperspace. And then through your eyes, we see like the little hyperspace, like, and then it's you back, and he's like,
You wouldn't know what it's like to lose your master like I did.
Like this bravado kind of wears off, and Oda's like, no, I don't have to imagine that. I've seen that.
Then what are you doing? Why aren't you here with me? It's over. The Jedi are gone. This is what's left.
No, good is what's left. Anything that still honors the Force is what's left. You want what's left? You're the trash that was left behind.
He like looks at you and cackles, just like laughs a maniacal laugh, and is just like,
You think there's anything good left? Look around you.
And he points to the walls, and he points to like all of these monitors, and he like presses one of the buttons, and on the monitor, he presses once, and you see a room filled with children, like the children that you know are here, that you felt through the Force. He presses it again, and another room with an entirely different set of children, and he presses it again, and another room with an entirely different set of children, and he presses it again, and another room with an entirely different set of children. And he just like looks at you and he's like,
There's no hope left in the galaxy. This is the future.
You could just push a button and let all those children go home. And then you would give hope to a lot of people in the galaxy.
and
It's
he, yeah,
very
and
easy.
he looks at you, he's like,
I could also just die.
Do you want to?
No, not likely.
Oh, well, then I don't understand that the comparison.
he just like looks at you, he's like, shut up.
All
And
right,
he goes,
well,
he
maybe
goes back
words
over to
and
the
jokes
terminal.
aren't your strong suit.
Yeah, he goes back over the terminal. He's like,
I have something that'll make you laugh.
and he presses a button, and the needle that's there like begins to like, that slow motion towards your neck thing. And
Don't
he's
like it.
Yeah, he was like,
You'll be laughing in no time.
and we cut back to Daeyo. You open this door, and in front of you is a large, dark, completely black room. And in the center of this room, to describe it the way I wrote it down for you, is a large, dark, empty chamber. In the middle stands a single light shining down from an unknown location. In the middle is a figure dressed all in black, kneeling down
We gotta go.
in the shadows.
We gotta go.
This character is much bigger than the other all dark clad person that you met. Almost dwarf, like almost the same size as you, Daeyo, but kneeling.
I immediately quietly close the door again.
That's Darth Vader. We gotta go. Yeah. This figure stands up, and you hear a like very low but feminine voice, and she says, "Just where do you think you're going?"
Fuck!
Just be like, this isn't the bathroom.
Ignore those explosives. I'm like saying that to Ulago, by the way.
Yeah, she turns around, and this large woman you see in front of you is like intimidating even by Daeyo standards. She is dressed in all black with these two like matching pauldrons on either side with the Imperial seal on it. And she has yellow skin with a face mask that looks different than the one that is with Oda. It's like a helmet with two red sort of visors, kind of like half across each eye. And it's like partially covering her face, and underneath, sticking out, are two protruding like spikes from the yellow skin. And she looks at you and begins to slowly walk towards you, and is like, "Where are you going, sweetheart?"
I've already closed the door and started running and yelled at the others that
I think it's the ninth sister, right?
It's for those in the lore, it's the ninth sister. Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally opened it, saw that, went nope, closed the door, ran, yelled, "Hey, we gotta go!"
Can I
Emergency.
hear Daeyo panicking on the comm?
You not like you hear panic on the comms. You're literally a room away. You can hear her screaming like, "We have to go!" And
Okay, I'm double
you are
timing
like-
up these stairs.
yeah, you're like sneaking up the stairs, and you hear like, "We have to go!" And
Desiree, can you close any doors behind me? We gotta get. Oh my god, I fucking. Oh man, this is bad. There's another
Yeah.
one. There's a bigger one. She's scary. She's got a deep voice.
she does. PR3. Daeyo runs back in the room, and so does Ulago, and the three of you are in
No,
there.
I'm not. No, I'm running up the stairs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you run up the stairs, and the door opens, revealing to you a like lookout deck. It's all windows, and you can see down over the water, and you see monitors. And what you don't realize, but if Oda was here, she would realize, this is literally the place where the 12th brother was like mentally contacting her before, when they were on the ship, and she was like, "They know I'm here." Like, this is where they were standing. There's no one up there right now, but it's straight. You're like in a tower, basically.
Did you find Oda? Daeyo,
No,
did
I
you find
found-
Oda?
I found something much bigger. You know that one bitch that we had to face, or guy, or whatever? Yeah, there's one of those, but like double the size. I
That's
found that.
fucking
I'm
wonderful.
running. I'm running.
Tell PR3 to seal the door or something.
Did.
Yeah, PR3, give me a
Alright.
computer check, please.
Ulago starts sprinting back down the stairs.
Yeah, you begin to head down the stairs. Give me a computer check. Yeah, you lock the door. The door to the red room with all of the artifacts seals shut, and right before it goes closed, Ulago, you can barely make out this huge dark figure like turning the corner out of another room, and the door shuts and seals.
Oh, that big.
Yeah, and as it does, you hear like this noise, and then a little red tear begins to form in the door, and you can see a red blade slowly cutting through it.
This is where I grab PR3, and I'm like, "No, we gotta. I know you can't run very fast, but we gotta run as fast as you can. Run. Me faster."
PR3, you go back to the ship. Daeyo, you come with me.
I am deeply distressed.
Ulago's gonna run north and then right. Up
Sure.
and right.
Yeah, are you going back to the ship, PR3? Is that the plan? You're just gonna run? Yeah. PR3, you head back towards the ship. You head this way, and you end up in this room. I assume you're going with him, Daeyo?
She is.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Sorry.
The two of you enter this room, and again, on the floors are three lines. One of them is, let's see if I can give you the exact directions here. One is black, gray, and one's black, one's gray, one's white. The white line leads to a entranceway in the north of this room. The gray line leads to the room that is to the east, and the black line leads back to the main hallway.
Going east. The kid said the shit was east. We've searched everywhere but this one easternly room.
I mean,
I'm gonna kill the kid.
Maybe the kid thought you meant the other, bigger, nastier thing that you were just led to. I don't
I
know.
don't think so. I said a big. Where would they take a big kid? That ain't no kid. That's
Yeah,
Big
that's where they
Bertha.
would take one. You enter this room. And it's revealed to you, and the room here. You walk into this room and you see that it is another gray area, but in the middle of it are many rows of tables with bench-like chairs, and you can see that there appears to be some sort of intake outtake for trays and 3 garbage disposal ports. This room remains, it's like completely spotless. It looks like a cafeteria.
Yeah, he literally flips a 180 and they start running. I guess
Yeah.
towards the northeast.
Okay. Yeah, so you go up to the northeast. And in this room, as you pop through this, you recognize this to be, as you enter the room, you Ulago recognize this to be a classroom of sorts. Daeyo, you have no idea what this is, but Ulago, you spent enough time with a certain someone to recognize this to be a classroom that is specifically designed for young Jedi children. You notice that it is decidedly different, though, right? You can recognize what's going on here, and both look and feel. It has like this barren lifelessness to it. There are places to sit, and there appears to be writing on the board, but there's little else. On the board itself, it says in Orabesh, "There is only passion. What do you feel passion for? Passion for something can be your strength. Give me 3 examples of how you would use your passion for strength." And that is what's written in Orabesh on the board.
Ulago turns and starts running towards the black line. He's following the black line now. Black line? Yeah, black line.
Yeah, and
as he's running, he says to Daeyo, "This is so much worse than we thought."
Yeah,
forward. Now we got I don't know who chasing us. Another one of those.
No, you don't understand. That room was a force training center. Everything in here can fucking sense us. We gotta go. We gotta find out it now.
Well, that's what we're doing.
The group of you, the 2 of you, go back into the main chamber where the elevator was. You can see the shaft below you, and you see a doorway to the north and a doorway to your west.
North. Where is the black? Is the black line stop at the elevator, or does
the black line stops the elevator? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. North.
Yeah. As you head north, you enter a small antechamber room, and in this room are terminals and chairs facing monitors. Beyond is a training room of sorts with various implements. You can see it on all the monitors, and strange devices you do not recognize. The things you do recognize are more advanced versions of what you saw where you got the Athorian kid. They also look more dangerous, like almost as if this is a room for more skilled versions of those children. It looks like actual things that can hurt you. There is something that looks like maybe a buzzsaw in the corner. And you notice that in the north of the next room is a figure standing above a figure that's strapped down in a like on a table. You can see that in the monitor. And even though the figure's standing in front of the camera where you can see it, the body shape of the figure standing is definitely the 12th brother.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, is that room north of us?
It is exactly. It's literally the room right like through the door. Yes.
All right. Yeah. Is the door unlocked?
I mean, you can try.
Yeah. And he literally runs up to the door. Does it move?
Yeah. The door just pops right open.
Okay. Cool. I just lead in, gun first. What do I see?
Yeah. As you walk in the room, I assume Daeyo is right behind you. You walk in the room and you see in the corner, in the top corner, there on the table is like a really spacey Oda. She's clearly been injected with something and she's giggling. And the 12th brother's like standing over her, and as you enter, he goes to turn around and he's like midway saying, "Took you long enough to get here. I was about to have all the fun." And he like sees the 2 of you. And he's like, "So
I fucking fire."
Yeah.
Before he can say nothing.
Yeah. All right. Give me a shot.
All right. I'm gonna use the light side.
Yeah, he doesn't have his lightsaber out, so like, give it a go. Hold on, let me give you the upgrade. Do you take aim, or you just? This is probably too quick for aim.
Yeah, no.
All right, go for it.
Here we go.
Oh my god. Yeah, you blast him, and he like, you definitely hit. What do you use your triumph on? I hate that you get so many triumphs. It's gross. What do you use your triumph on? What happens? You hit him. Yeah, what happens? What do you do?
He drops his lightsaber.
I mean, his lightsaber wasn't even like in his hand.
Oh, okay.
He was not prepared for you at all.
I guess
His pants fall down.
Find a way to release Oda, maybe?
Maybe it ricochets and the restraints get blown away.
I
That's
will upgrade my allied character's next check. So Daeyo's check with the crit.
Yeah, yeah. You shoot him, and he like takes the shot. And he's like, ah. Daeyo, go for it. Your turn.
hit him with my pink vibro sword.
Yeah, you go to attack him. Go for it. Yeah, you go to attack him, and he grabs your hand and stops you. He's like, I thought I'd seen the last of you.
Oh, I missed you way too much.
And he gives you a wink, and he pushes you away, and he goes to grab his lightsaber. I'll give you guys one more turn before he turns that bad boy on.
That bastard hit on me.
All right,
Your
yeah,
turn?
I'm gonna shoot again.
Sure.
Cool.
Damn. Yeah, you hit him again, and he he goes for his lightsaber, and you blast him again, and he flies into the corner. Like, you take him down, and he slumps over. He passes out.
Okay, cool.
A gun.
Run over. Can I run over and grab his lightsaber?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I'm lightsaber. And then
Sure.
I'm gonna. Well, obviously, I think Ulaga's gonna go try to help her out as soon as possible.
Okay. Yeah. You grab his lightsaber. Then what?
Stow it. I'm gonna look for a way. Is this the only way out? Is the way?
The only way out
Yeah.
is back through the way you came.
I'm gonna go back to Oda and try to get her out of the restraints.
Cool. You try to get her out of the restraints. This is a mechanics check if you want to try and do it.
Is Ulaga helping?
Yeah, if you guys want to do it, I can give you a blue die if the two of you want to work together on this.
What's that?
Helping
Mechanics
me
check to get her out.
I was just gonna shoot the console. That normally works. for
I
Star
mean,
Wars
that could
movies.
work too. Yeah.
Yeah, I shoot the console.
Okay. Yeah. Just give me a roll on your shot on the
Okay.
console.
Okay. Me shoot everything.
Yeah, you're just in a shooty mode right now. Yeah, you shoot the console explodes, and all the clamps unlock from Oda. And Oda, you feel the clamps unlock, but right now, Ulago, you know, based on Oda's demeanor, that an Imperial sedative has been given to her, and it's one of those will make you talk and tell the truth kind of things. And so, Oda, you are giggly. You're super giggly, and you're very happy. It's not it's a very good high is what you're experiencing. But it's one of those things where if they were to ask you a question, you'd be like, sure, I'll tell you.
Right.
You gonna
my
carry her?
So happy to see you guys. She's touching your faces. I missed you.
Okay, we gotta go.
He wasn't funny. He tried to tell me a joke, but he wasn't funny.
Okay, that's great. We're gonna go. Guess what? We saved a bunch of kids on the ship. Want to go see them?
We need to go now, though.
Yeah, we have to go right now. Right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Elago, you're gonna need to help her out. You're probably gonna need to do an athletics check to help lift her out of here because she's like.
I think Daeyo is the. Oh no, I can athletics. Yeah. Oh no,
I have
Daeyo's definitely the
3.
athletics one. Yeah, I'm the agility boy.
All
Right,
right, yeah,
well-
Daeyo, you can do it.
Dude, I'm not
No,
doing
like you try to lift her, but she's like almost like dead. Like
Wobbly.
she's so limp. Yeah, she's like giggle fitting.
Need help here. I can't. You gotta stay still. You gotta stay still. You're wiggling too much. She's like trying to go the other way. I'm like, no, this way. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
Oda's like reaching for her own lightsaber. Like she's like trying to grab it, and it's just a pain for you to lift her.
Man, I need help here.
Right. Yeah. Ulago grabs the other arm to help.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, the two of you together can easily get her out.
Okay.
Oda, you grab your lightsaber, and the group of you begin to move down the hallway. As you do, you manage to get back to the corridor with the elevator, and you can see PR-3 at the very end of the hallway, just kind of like, "Come on!"
Yeah, I'd say we did just immediately like go.
All right.
PR3, can you see more doors? Any of these others?
What did you ask? Sealed doors?
Yeah, seal
Am
more
I
of
even
the
at a
doors.
terminal right now that can do that?
No, you're just like at the,
No, I'm
the
just-
doorway
yeah.
out.
Well, I guess I'd just keep going down the hallway with her.
Okay. Yeah, the two of you continue down the hallway, and as you hit the intersection,
This
Daeyo,
is what
you
I get
feel,
for beckoning in slow motion, isn't it?
Daeyo, you feel a pull. Like something is actively stopping you from moving. Ulago, you try to keep going with Oda, and Oda's like stuck between the two of you, and you stumble a little bit. Daeyo, you cannot move right now. You were like, something is holding you back.
I grab the saber and drop it.
Yeah, as you like let go of it, it flings down the hallway to your right, and standing in that hallway is this giant figure, and now it has two lightsabers that it then double dual wields and begins spinning, walking down the hallway, shredding the sides of the hallway as it's moving towards you rapidly.
Is it still holding Daeyo as well?
No, it just grabbed the lightsaber.
Oh, okay, cool.
Out it. PR3, start up the engine. Oh my god, we need to panic mode.
Yeah,
Yep.
the group of you carrying Oda.
I'm
Get-
going up to start the ship.
I'm gonna grab the thingy, the detonator that the
Yeah,
thingy.
Oda does have one. Oda does have a detonator.
And I'm gonna hand it to Ulago as I take over. Say, you know how to use these well, right?
All my life. Go.
Mine. No, that one's mine.
We'll get you another. We'll get you 2 more. But don't you want to see the kids?
Ulago's
Yeah.
gonna post up in the doorway here, with his rifle.
Yeah, as you do, you turn in the corner is this giant figure, two blades spinning wildly like
Yep.
airplane propellers, moving down this hallway, and she begins to pick up speed and is running like full charge at you.
Okay. Yeah, he fires once and he just screams like, "Get on the ship!" and just fires once.
Yeah,
And she's
use a
advancing.
dark side point.
How many light
Is
side
that,
points do we
is
have
that to
left
fuck
here?
me up?
I mean, it's to fuck me up. Wait, no, to fuck you up. So one of us
Yeah,
is getting
yeah.
fucked. Something's happening here. I don't know what, but they're coming at you.
Yeah,
How many
I'm
light side do we
firing.
have still?
Sorry,
Three.
what was that?
How many light side do we have still?
You have 3.
Use them all.
Well, yeah. So I don't think if he uses one, I can't use one in the same.
We
time.
can't like do
It's
like a back and forth
basically
thing.
Oh,
Whoever
right,
uses it first wins. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'm doing a range heavy, and you've put the disadvantage on.
I put an advantage on my defense, my upgrade. I upgraded mine.
Get
Damn.
fucked.
Damn. Yeah, you shoot, and and even though these blades are spinning, it somehow gets through and hits her, and she like grunts and now is even moving faster at you, but you got a triumph. So tell me what happens, Johnny Triumph.
I was gonna say the tram slows it down, but you said she got fucking faster. So
Oh, all right. No, that's fine. Yeah, that works. She
Yeah.
like grunts and is a
like
little
she
slow.
recognizes the power of this rifle. It's not an ordinary
Yeah.
rifle, and she's
She
like,
takes
"Oh,
you
okay."
seriously now. Yeah,
Yeah.
she takes you a little bit seriously and is like, "Oh hell no!" And now is using the blades to block rather than to like attack and shut up the walls. She's like actively in defense mode, but she's moving towards you still.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm just trying to buy time.
Okay. Yeah. She's still coming. You can hear behind you the DAEYO and PR-3 going up the gangplank onto the ship. And you hear like the clump, 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 clump. Inside the ship, all the kids like are sitting around something that is not Gizmo. Gizmo is has been watching what's been going on outside and is already in the cockpit, like trying to like get the ship going. But the kids are sitting in a circle around something else. And you know, you can look, but it isn't really important right now.
Isn't really important.
All right, now there is a giant ass
He's trying to
lady.
slip something on this ship.
There's a giant ass lady coming your way.
All
Yeah,
right, I go
okay.
start the ship immediately.
Fine. Yep.
Yeah, the two of you jump into the cockpit, and Gizmo is like already tinkering away. And behind you, Ulago, you hear the engines begin to roar on this ship.
Okay. She's still coming towards me.
She is still coming right at you. She is halfway down this hall. She is closer than is good for your own health.
Also, can I spin up the 360 turret
Okay.
while I'm up here?
In terms
You
of like,
you absolutely can. Yes.
in terms of like me making it to the ship in a turn,
Yeah.
is that
You can.
possible?
Yeah. She's because she's spinning blades in front of her defensively now. She's not like running at you. She's trying to keep herself from getting hit.
Yeah.
So like if you attack her, the chances of you hitting her are like very slim now. But she's not running at you anymore, so she won't get there in like a turn.
Okay. Some detonators don't have like time charges, do they? They're just like press it, throw it like a grenade.
Just grenades, you toss them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you can like wait till she's at the door, throw it and run. Like the hallway. Or whatever.
I'm gonna throw it now.
whatever.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for
I'm
it.
gonna throw it and just fucking run like a bat out of hell.
All right. Yeah. You throw it and run, and as you run, you see this massive explosion behind you as you run up into the ship. And as the gangplank comes up, you see walking through the explosion this giant figure. And as she does, next to her comes running the slimmer, smaller one. And as the door
I
closes,
start firing at the doorway.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Yeah, as the door closes, you begin to fire at the doorway.
Oh yeah, all the firing that happens.
Go nuts.
All right, what was the roll again? Ranged.
This would be
heavy, gunnery.
It was
Gunnery,
gunnery, yeah.
Gunnery.
yeah. You fire, and it's almost like the shots straight up like go around them. And as they do, let's see if I give you what 2 dark side users are gonna do to you. As you do, they where's this roll?
We're taking off at the same time, right?
Yeah, you guys are leaving.
Okay, good.
As they do, the slimmer one reaches out with his hand, and you. This is gonna be fascinating.
Is he gonna fucking hold the
God.
ship?
Let's see what happens when this happens. He reaches out and grabs onto the ship, and for a brief moment, you feel like the engines, as you try to pull away, like stutter. There's like something is totally wrong. Like this ship is not leaving. And PR-3, you punch it, and the ship just sort of like fires back at them, and the two of them slam into the wall, and the ship like takes off. But as it does, Oda, in your like really messed up, very high state, you hear in your head, "Who are you?"
Mom.
Well, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
She said, "I'm your mom."
Yeah. Will you give me a check there?
For what?
This is going to be a
Is this the triumph? You did some
yeah,
Wave
yeah,
Force
yeah,
shit
yeah,
for the
yeah, yeah,
triumph?
yeah. I just want to give you like a shot to determine how much of a triumph this is going to be. Give me a deception.
Are you really my mom?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What was that?
That's a whole lot of nothing. That's what that is.
Nothing. It's fascinating, but nothing. Yeah. So you say this to him, and as you do, he like reaches deep into you, and you can hear him say, "See you soon, Oda Kanali." And the group of you like zip away, and as the planet like shrinks behind you, Oda, deep in your being, you know that like even though you tried to fight as hard as you could, that this guy like cracked you a little bit. And although he does not know everything about you, like he could have been like, "Ah, yes, Oda Kanali of 457 Cool Kid Street," right? Like he doesn't know that information. He just knows your name now. But you know, and it depends if you want to tell the rest of the crew this, that he at least knows who you are, and that could be a problem in the future. And that is where we end for today. As the group of you traverse back into space away from this planet, and hopefully on to less terrible things.
That was so stressful.
I told you, you went to an Imperial Citadel. It was only going to get worse. You lucked out.
I was ready to die.
I figured that you were probably gonna sacrifice.
I was
yourself
rolling
to
your
do that.
characters, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I was.
You went
I was
too easy
so
on us, dude. I was like, "There's no way we get out of this." All right.
I was so excited. There are more places to explore, and all of them equally bad. Like, you went to an Inquisitor facility. There are you only saw 2 Inquisitor ships. There
Here's
are
the
multiple
thing, though.
Inquisitors here.
Like last post show, you're talking about how they have a move where they throw the spinning saber down a fucking hallway
Yeah.
and kill everything. And I was like, we're in a hallway and she has 2. Like, we're gonna be mincemeat.
But here's the thing: I learned last episode that your weapon hurts, and so I was like, I'm gonna try and keep her alive because canonically, girl got to live long enough to be killed by another dude. So I'm like, I got to keep her alive. So yeah, that's
I got so many triumphs. So many.
Gross. That's so gross. I hate that. I hate that almost every roll you got a triumph. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why that's happening.
Examine that in the post show. We got to figure that out.
It's like a weekly thing, and it's gross. I hate it. It's ruining all my attempts to murder you. You are walking. There was one episode where you kind of got hurt, and every other time you're like, "Hey, I'm here to kill people." I don't like it. I don't like this one bit.
Even last episode, I didn't take a single damage.
You didn't take any damage. You know why? DAEYO coming in strong with the tanking.
Yeah.
This is like a solid party. I like this. I'll have to come up
stood
with
there
an
like
enemy
a
that's
wall.
designed to get you. Maybe I'll come up with like a droid enemy that like, oh no, the droidicas, and they'll have like the shields, and DAEYO's useless. It'll be great. All right. Anyway. Oh my god. Let's go around the screen and find out what people are up to this week. Sam, what are you doing, my dude?
Hey, I'm playing an old guy. No, I'm playing The Witcher 3 for the first time this week, and I'm dressing up for it as Geralt. So
Great cosplay.
we're having a good time. Yeah, thank you.
You sure you're not a cut character from Resident Evil 4?
Who knows at this point. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing for the rest of the week. Either tomorrow or Saturday, I'll also be diving into the new Terraria stuff with JP. So
cool.
Check that out too. But yeah, come watch me play Witcher.
Anna, thank you so much for letting me like harass you today with a terrible character and like tell you bad jokes. What are you up to?
That was one of the best backstory episodes a character of mine has ever gotten. So thank you. I thought it was great. I've been streaming Animal Crossing. I'm trying to get together, streaming a few other things, and my next role-playing show will be Tuesday night. So follow my channel and you will know. That's all. I'm wiped from this episode.
Bikeman, hello. Hi, how are you?
Hello.
What's going on with you?
I don't know. I got nothing right now. I'm gonna go watch Sam play Witcher.
Damn. Got nothing?
I feel like Bike Man took like 10 years of his life with youthfulness and then gave it to me. I gained 10 years. And that's the scenario here.
Yeah, thanks for that. We got junior prom next week.
You look like a young boy, and I look like I could be your dad.
I don't know. It's like you took away the hair and now you're just like, yo, I'm like 12 years old. I don't like it. That's
I like to eat stuff. It's great.
You suck. Pocket, what is happening with you this week?
I'm working on cosplay and doing face paint. I did Joker today, actually, and then I wiped it all off before this because I figured it'd be bad to go into the episode as the Joker. That'd be a little weird. So
I don't know.
Fine.
We already have Geralt here, so really it wouldn't have
I
mattered.
know it would have been fitting. Now I know.
That would have been a badass movie. Right? Like just The Witcher, but he fights the Joker. You're welcome, internet. Make it happen. Remember when like Goku fought Superman? This shit can happen anytime. Just make it happen. Okay. That's it for us. Thank you so much. If you're like, Jesse, what are you up to? Tomorrow night, we're doing a watch party for the Nick Cage movie Kill Chain on Amazon.
Oh my god,
I'm ready,
so good.
y'all. I'm ready. I'm ready to watch this movie. Nick Cage films are my favorite because they're so silly, and this one looks super silly. So tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST. Yeah, I mean, other than that, there's really nothing going on with me except for silliness. Saturday is the 10th anniversary of Alan Wake, so I'll be doing a stream for that. And Sunday, I'm doing Half-Life Alyx. So if you want to like jump in on that, by all means. But that's it for us. Tune in next episode next week when we find out what the hell they're going to do with these kids. And more importantly, what these kids are sitting around. Maybe it's important, and maybe it's a plot device that I'm finally going to force this damn MacGuffin on you guys, even though you keep ignoring it. Who knows? Who knows? Next time we'll find out. Bye, everybody. We'll see you then.
You know, where's the payoff? Bring the strippers and booze! We do occasionally talk about video games. Bring the strippers and booze! Not enough time for video games. Bring the strippers and booze!
Oh, thank God, I don't need pants now.
Hey, JC, what are you doing? Not much. Making a fortune.
Yeah, now sing the music.
Bring the strippers and booze! I'm here to ask and answer one simple question.
You